second shot.
Yeah.
So we got the players ready, and we're gonna see again Goreson probably using the Machamp versus Skyard.
I do believe that these two people have fought before. Actually, they fought on stream before, and Goreson won that game.
Yeah, was the Skyard using the Chandelure? I think so, and Goreson overcame
with the Machamp.
Yeah. Like, you saw why Goreson is such a good player. He even is able to win matchups like against the Chandelure. So, like, Machamp, when played correctly, overcomes bad matchups.
Yes, of course.
And I really like that in Pokken Tournament. So even if you think, oh no, I have no chance, you still have a chance. You have to play for your odds, getting the big damage off, and let's see what happens.
Yeah, so now we're going to go into game 1. As I was saying, Goreson does still have a chance. He's a very patient Machamp who can go through pretty much any attack, from range especially, that the opponent might throw at him. As you can see, he is now closing in. Now he's in Chandelure's space range, and Chandelure's trying to get away from Goreson, but he opts to go for a strong heavy attack, and now we see that he's going for the Hex, but of course Goreson does break that.
Yeah, Goreson knows how to break that, and of course Chandelure doesn't want to get in close. Once it does, it's still got really strong low range moves in the close combat, but he wants to have Machamp as far away as possible.
Yes, that would be Chandelure's game. He wants to keep him away as far away as possible because Chandelure excels at range. He doesn't want to keep he wants to keep Machamp away.
Nice counter there, and a nice counter there from Machamp.
The overheat! Oh, that actually takes it.
Took it out, and good thing about this is that overheat doesn't cause negative status affections because the round is over.
Yes. In that case, you can use overheat to your heart's content because once you fainted other Pokemon, you don't have to worry about the status after because that won't carry on to the next round.
Definitely. And Skyard still got the burst mode ready. He used overheat. This might indicate he goes into it or... Nope.
Nope. It seems that Goreson went for a charged strong attack that takes the face out of Chandelure. And now we see now that we're back again in dual phase, but Machamp goes for... Okay, that is a guard crush, a drop kick guard crush that can crush any grab the opponent tries to go for, and that caused a critical hit.
And that critical hit did a lot of damage. So we are even now. Both players won one match already. Both players got the burst mode ready. Skyard got the Reshiram ready, and he calls it now to get the Machamp back.
Oh, but we saw Goreson was charged in an attack and got caught by the Reshiram, and now his attack is dropped as well as his defense, I believe, as well. So Machamp's in a very, I wouldn't say bad position. Well, I was going to say bad before, but now we see that. Oh, he does get caught by the burst, the final flicker. That's going to re-inflict the negative status on Goreson.
Oh, this is not good for Goreson. He takes damage and he gets bad status conditions. Goreson tries to work against it by summoning the Togekiss, which makes it speedier than usually, but Bulk Up does the same. Overheat hitting, doing a good amount of damage to Goreson.
Yes, I was going to say that Togekiss not only removed one of the bad status that Goreson had, it also enabled him to get in really quickly. Of course, that means that that makes a faster Machamp.
Oh, look at this, Solomon, look at this.
I'm looking. That was a good submission, and now
definitely.
Yeah, that just after that submission, he was low on health, so Goreson only just needed to poke him once to take the first game.
Goreson takes the first game again. Machamp, the close combatter, wins against the range gamer Chandelure.
Yes, indeed. I mean, at first it may seem that the range person might have the advantage, and of course he does, but Goreson has practiced the range matchup. He knows that in order to get close, he has to be patient and find every nook and cranny that the person throws, any gaps he can slide underneath through and get, close to his face to inflict damage.
I like he doesn't use it this time as often this time around, but I like how he can counter. He used counter against projectiles to getting closer, and this is like really interesting. Like Machamp is such an interesting character, and we see Chandelure putting in some work in the close range here.
Yes. With Goreson going in close all the time, Chandelure is forced to play the close quarters combat game. So being able to... Oh, that was a good... Okay, so a buffed submission, a bulk up submission has counter frames just before you unleash the grab.
Look at this!
I powered through to get the grab and then got an enhanced close combat to finish that round there. So now Goreson's at match point.
Goreson is at match point and Machamp doesn't need many hits to do load amount of damage.
2 or 3 good combos from a Machamp can deplete your HP. That's the strength, raw power.
That's incredible. That's incredible. And Goreson still got the burst mode ready to activate whenever he's in need of it. He just goes for bulk up. Chandelure tries to get away from Machamp, but Machamp is really good at following her, getting in close. Look at this. He tries not to let her any room. He wanted to get the grab, but he didn't get it. And we... Oh. Is he gonna hit? Is he gonna hit?
No, he is blocking. He won't take the burst. Okay, so now Machamp's gone for a Togekiss, which will boost his speed. And we see a Reshiram coming out for Goreson, but he was in the air and gets caught by Reshiram.
And a wild times projectile there as well. Chandelure now in burst mode as well. And he doesn't hit, unfortunately.
Oh, nice. Oh, he went for a grab option. If he went for a close combat, that would have taken the game. But now we see Goreson's at range. Goreson has to get back in before Chandelure restores his status, because right now Chandelure's double debuff from the overheat.
And Chandelure things, trying to get Machamp away, is now in a little bit of HP lead. Machamp uses bulk up, gets in close. Is he gonna... No, he cannot finish it off. Oh, no, he can!
He went for the slam, the counter slam from mid-air, which when Chandelure used the clear smoke from below, she was in recovery frames, and that aerial counter slam pretty much got her after using the move, and that closed the round.
That closed the round. Goreson takes this matchup another time. Really well played.